Oh, something different.
Genesis chapter 40, verses 6 to 8. When Joseph came to them in the morning, he saw that they were troubled. So he asked Pharaoh's officers who were with him in custody in his master's house, "Why are your faces downcast today?" They said to him, "We have had dreams, and there is no one to interpret them." And Joseph said to them, "Do not interpretations belong to God? Please tell them to me." Joseph is such an amazing character. Now, Joseph had fallen from grace in that he was the favored son of his father, but got sold out by his brothers, sold into slavery. He goes into slavery and decides, I'm still going to work hard. I'm going to be faithful. And he was promoted to steward of Potiphar's house, but he was still a slave. He got there, Potiphar's wife saw him, saw his body, how it looked good, saw his mind, how it worked well, decided she wanted him for a dalliance. He decided, I am going to honor God and be faithful to God, even though my life doesn't look as if God is keeping his word. Because he chose to honor God and keep his integrity, he was lied upon and thrown into prison. By now, normal men would just get so frustrated, so distressed, and decide, this is not working. But Joseph goes into prison, and even in prison, he was shining. He did so well in prison that he became responsible for his fellow prisoners. And then we see this day. Joseph wakes up this morning, walks through the prison as a prisoner, far from his motherland, far from his family, a slave and in prison, and sees the cupbearer and the baker, the king's cupbearer, the king's butler and baker, see them looking sad and distressed. What would have been your response? How would you have dealt with it? Can you think of those days when you saw some persons who clearly had problems, but you thought to yourself, I don't want to deal with any problems today. I have enough problems of my own. Has it ever happened to you? Where you decide, not today, not today. I'm having a bad enough day as it is. Or, I don't want to see no more people with problems. Can't I get some people who are just fine? Joseph saw them looking sad. And he could have said, well, I've got problems of my own. Everybody got problems. But he asked, what's wrong with you? Why do you look like that? They told him their problems. They said, well, we have got dreams and no one to interpret it. Again, it's a good little out for Joseph. He could have said, oh, I understand. I hope you'll feel better soon. You know, like we do it sometimes, and sometimes we just tell people, for example, I'll pray for you. But we never remember to pray for them. But we just tell them, I'll pray for you to get them, keep them moving. Yeah. But Joseph said, I serve a God who is able to interpret dreams. Please tell me the dreams. Like really, Joseph? You're begging to hear more problems? Don't you have enough problems of your own? Well, friends, we need people with problems around us. What, Bishop? That doesn't even make sense. I need some people who can help me. That's why we need people with problems. Why? It is the problems that they have that will bring out the gifts that are in you. We are of no purpose if there is nothing that we need to take care of. Our gifts are irrelevant if no one needs it. A doctor has no significance in a country where there is no ill. So, we need people with problems around us. Let us stop seeing them as problems and start seeing them as purpose. Start seeing them as the activators for our gifts and our callings and the blessed future we're looking forward to. Why? The Bible says that a man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great men. The only reason Joseph got a chance to go before Pharaoh was because these men had problems, and their problems brought out his gift, and his gift recommended him to great men. So, the people around you with problems are not your problem. They are your blessings. They are your purpose. They are the activators of your future. Because when your gift comes forth, it will bring you before great men and allow you to live the life you've been praying for. Let us look differently on the people in our sphere who have problems. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And for more, join us at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings at 10 Union Square, Crossroads. If you can't be there in person, join us virtually via Facebook Live.